Welcome back, IP4. I hope you're doing great, you're staying safe, and you're staying home. Today, we are having a review of what we have learned so far. This is lesson number 11. Let's get started. Let's talk about social media issues such as safety, risks, identity theft, cyberbullying, online predator, access to personal information these can be issues that come with having social media and access to social media. So what are the pros and the cons of social media? What are pros? Pros are good things and cons are bad things. So the pros of social media is socialize, see what your friends are doing, access different information. You access social media anywhere by using your device. Cons, the bad things are loss of time, makes you lazy and tired, false information, scam. What is social bullying? Social bullying is excluding others, spreading rumors, unfriendly people, or being unfriendly to people for no reason, and unfriending people for no reason, mean words, and name calling, such as this image. What is fake news? Fake news is false or misleading information presented as news, damaging the reputation of a person or entity, or making money through advertising revenue, or to create panic, something not real. These are all definitions of fake news. Or stories that are not true can be fake news also. Stories that have some truth but aren't 100% accurate also are considered as fake. 6 ways to spot fake news. 1, develop a critical mindset. 2, check the source. 3, see who else is reporting the story. 4, examine the evidence. 5, don't take images at face value. 6, check that it sounds right. Why should we know fake news? It is super important to help children browse the web safely by teaching them how to spot fake news with critical eye. Disinformation. What is disinformation? Disinformation is created and shared on purpose by someone who knows it's fake. So is these news that are spreading around. Misinformation is caused by human error, not intended to deceive, repeated or shared without checking the source, did not check the facts. So this is misinformation. Misinformation is you have no idea that you're spreading a fake news. But this, so that's the difference between misinformation and disinformation. So disinformation, you know that the news is fake, this is fake. But this misinformation, you have no idea. You, without checking the details, you share it. Photopea. Photopea is a program that we have worked on. It's very similar to Photoshop. So when you open this program, you click new project or go to the file menu and select new. So by selecting new project, you can start your project, your white work area. You can name the project and give the size to the project that you need. You can change the measures to be pixels, percentage, or millimeters. Also, you can use the templates for the page. So you can see the templates down here: social, print, photo, screen, mobile, ads, and etc. You can choose which one you want, or you can customize it by yourself. Here you can change the pixels to be millimeters, and here you can type in what size you need. Here you can name the project, and here you can choose the color of the background. And once you have chosen all that, you can click create. You can choose the color of the background, white or transparent, and you can click to create to start work. The white plane will be your working area. So the work plane is called, so the white plane is called working area, or the canvas, or also another name would be the working plane. In Photopea, you have tools, menus, and properties. As you can see, it's highlighted in this picture on the right. So we have tools, menu, and properties. These sidebars extend the options for more tools and editing. So this is the sidebar, which helps you to see the more tools and more options to edit your image or your content. For opening a picture on the work plane, you can go to the file and click open and paste. You can also drag and drop. So you just go to the menu or to the file and click open and place. Once you click that, you will get this, and you can choose which picture you want to place, and you choose it and open it. When you have your image on the work plane, you can resize it. To resize and keep the original proportion, hold shift and resize using the small square on each edge. So these are the small squares on the edge that I told you. Using shift, you can keep the proportion, but it will become bigger or smaller from both sides. In here, you can see the different layers of the process, what you have done. Whenever you want to work, you have to select the correct layer that you need to work on. It's very similar to Photoshop if you ever worked on Photoshop. So here, whenever you want to make some edit, you have to choose the layer you want to change. Move tool. helps you to move different things that you select. So this is the symbol of move tool. Rectangular selection tool. Select anything within the rectangle. This is the symbol for the rectangle form, rectangle selection tool. Lasso selection tool. Select anything within the free-form shape. So you can free-form select some object in your work area. Magic wand selection tool. Select automatically. This is one of the most useful selection tools, especially when the contrast between two colors is more. Contrast, if you want to know what it means, it's about when there's two differentiation. For example, this is very white, this is very black. So the contrast between these two is very strong. So it's very different. Or brightness, darkness. For example, the contrast here, you can see my back. On my back, there's a lot of shadow and it's quite dark, but there's quite bright because of the light. So there's the contrast there as well. Crop. What is crop? You can cut some part of edges. So using crop, you can cut an image smaller and delete some areas that you don't want. Basically it's a square that you can make it smaller and just crop one area of an image that you want to keep. This is also a very useful tool, especially when you have a picture that has some areas that you possibly don't want to use and is mainly useless. So that's why you want to crop it out and delete it out. This is the eyedropper, another useful tool that you can use. It picks up the color from another surface. So for example, if you want this blue on my back, you just use this eyedropper, you click on it, and it will turn your color bucket to be that type of blue. Or for example, if you want gray, you can click on my shirt and you will get this gray color. Spot healing brush. Essentially a texture replacement tool, meaning that it tries to create a seamless repair by replacing damaged or unwanted texture from one area in an image with good. So if there is a problem in an image, for example, there are some pimples or any problem in the picture, you can fix it using this brush. Next, we have brush. This can also help you correct imperfections, causing them to disappear into the surrounding image. Also, it can be used to draw. This is also a very useful tool that you can use creating content. Clone tool, copy whatever you select and paste it onto the desired location. Another useful tool. Eraser tool. Eraser tool can erase the selected layer. Gradient. Use two colors to have a fade away effect. And this would be the symbol. Blur tool. Enrich, focus, and add style. Dodge tool or burn tool. Lighten or darken areas of the image. Text tool. Write and add text to your image. Pen helps you to create shapes and lines. Direct select. helps to edit the drawing that has been done with a pen tool. Rectangle tool, drawing shapes, rectangles, and etc. So this one, you can draw other shapes if you click on this small arrow to drop out and choose other shapes. Hand tool lets you move the page. Zoom tool, it can zoom in and zoom out your screen. Lastly, you have some homework to do, so please do the worksheet on Google Forms. This is the link. Please answer all the questions and click submit at the end of the page. There is no need to post anything or upload anything on the e-learning system. I will get this form from Google Forms automatically, and it will set your name in there once you have clicked submit. So for this homework only, you do not need to upload anything for the e-learning system for today. So this homework, the due date is for 4th of February. So please finish it before then and submit it. That's all for today. Thank you guys for joining our class. Have a lovely weekend and stay safe, stay home. Goodbye.